So, welcome back to another video for the 12-week Built for More program. I'm actually not sure where this is going to fit in because I've already made 12 videos, but I wanted to make this one because it's a question that I get asked a lot. And it's obviously very important whenever it comes to kind of training that you're doing right now in terms of like performance and building strength and stuff like that. And I've taken the three biggest supplements that I get asked about the most, and kind of like breaking it down whether you need it or not, whether it's like absolutely essential, kind of the rundown of what it does. You probably know a lot about these supplements anyway, but I just thought I'd make a video in more detail about them because I do get a lot of questions about them and they are performance related supplements. So obviously, first one, the biggest one, creatine. Do you need it? No. Should you take it? Yes. This is the actual only supplement that I will recommend that you actually take. Um, Basically, obviously, it's found naturally in your body anyway. We can get it through foods like red meats and fish, as well, but it's not a massive intake. It's not massive amount that we can get naturally. So that's why it has become the top selling supplements in the fitness world, is because you can increase that. And what creatine basically does is it helps our recovery time. It allows you to it decreases your recovery time, so which will allow you to perform for longer without fatiguing as quickly. So that's why it's massive in the fitness world, is because obviously the goal for everyone is to be able to get more gains and train for longer. And that's why it's gotten so popular. And the biggest myth about it though is that it like actually physically puts on muscle on you. It physically changes your body. And whenever you start supplementing with creatine, and it doesn't directly do that, because when you supplement creatine, because it kind of reduces your recovery time and reduces your level of fatigue, how quickly you fatigue, it means that you can train for harder, you can train for longer, and you can train harder, which will then result in more gains, in more muscle, in better performance, because you're able to train for longer with more intensity. So like I said here, can really help with performance by improving your ability to maintain continuous energy during exercise. You will fatigue slower. It means that you can have a greater chance or greater gains as you can perform for longer. So remember, it doesn't actually put on muscle onto your skeleton. That's a weird way to say that, but it doesn't actually produce muscle on you. It just allows you to train for longer and harder without you fatiguing as quickly. So I do recommend that you take creatine for this, because it's the highest research supplement there is. I personally use the either Women's Best creatine supplements, their tablets, or the My Protein Creapure. If you get the purest type, which is Creapure, on My Protein, that just means it's like pure creatine. There's no additives or anything into it. Sometimes you can get creatine that has like sweeteners and additives into it, and that they're not worth it. And just because you're paying a wee bit more for a bit of flavor, whereas if you just get the tablets, it's just like taking a vitamin. So I highly recommend that. Second one is electrolytes. Again, it's getting a lot of airtime on social media, TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that. Do you need it? No. And should you take it? Yes and no. It's not a necessity, despite obviously what Instagram and TikTok have told you. It helps you absorb the water better and maintain fluid balance in your body. So obviously, whenever you sweat, your body will lose water, and what electrolytes do is it helps just absorb it a bit better. And also, you might find that whenever you drink a lot of water, and if you're running to the bathroom a lot, obviously your body's not doing its best job at absorbing that, and taking electrolytes and supplementing with electrolytes will help you absorb water a bit better. But what a lot of people do is that they take them every single day, and I don't recommend that you take them every single day. If you are going to supplement with electrolytes, if you are going to take them, don't take them every single day. I recommend that you take them before or after a sweaty session. And like, say, for example, if you're doing a high rocks kind of engine builder session, take it before or after that, or somewhere within that day, just because you are going to lose a wee bit more body water, if that's the right term. If you're going to lose a lot more water from your body through that, take them on training days, take them on days that you're maybe running high intensity, but I wouldn't take them on rest days, wouldn't take them on days that you're not really doing an awful lot, because your body will naturally be able to do that anyway, because we do have electrolytes in our system anyway. And that's, we don't want to kind of like override what the body already does for us anyway. So I do recommend that you take them on training days, sweaty session days, or like days that you kind of like haven't got an awful lot of water in, or you're not going to get an awful lot of water in if you're busy or something like that. Take them first thing in the morning. Yeah. Third one is pre-workout, which I also get a lot of questions about. So do you need it? No. And should you take it? No, in my opinion. I have taken pre-workout before in the past. And because of this, what is it? Where is it? Beta-alanine in it. That's what gives you like that tingly feeling. I hate that tingling feeling because it does not feel natural. My face itches, my hands itch, my shins itch, everything itches, and I'm like, this is not worth it for what I'm putting myself through right now. So pre-workout typically has caffeine in it, a little bit of creatine and beta-alanine, which all help with energy production. So with the caffeine, obviously that's going to boost your heart rate. That's going to help with the energy because you do get that boost of energy with it. The creatine as well helps preserve the energy that you have during a session. And the beta-alanine is just kind of like again, it's another just way of maintaining the energy that you have, but that's what gives you the tingly feeling if you've ever had pre-workout. Some of them can be really harsh and raise your heart rate way too quickly before going into a session, which is why I don't personally like taking pre-workout, because especially if you're working out in the evening and you're taking pre-workout that has caffeine in it, that's going to ruin your sleep. It's going to really wreck your sleep, which we know recovery from the previous videos, recovery is so important. So that's why I'm not really the biggest fan of pre-workout. Like I said down here, food is pre-workout, which works just as well. Squash bar, banana, a few squashy sweets, those are far better pre-workout than taking caffeine when you don't actually need to take caffeine. So that's my opinion on that, because I've taken it before, been down that road. It's not my favorite. So yeah, that is like the top 3 supplements that I've been asked about the most. And they're just, I feel like that just answers every question. So obviously going back to creatine, I recommend taking creatine in tablet form, not so much the powder form, just because they can add a few more additives into that. And if you are going to buy the creatine, by Create Pure range, it's obviously a pure form of creatine, as opposed to like the flavored ones. And obviously if you get the tablets, then you don't have to worry about the flavor, because you just take it like you're taking like paracetamol or something like that. And then electrolytes as well. Love electrolytes. I use the High Five ones. They're cheap, cheerful, and I only use them on days that I have done a lot of activity. I've sweated a lot. And yeah, so pre-workout, big no from me. If you prefer it, that's fine. If you like using pre-workout, all good. It's just not my favorite thing in the world, and I don't recommend it as a coach, as a personal trainer, because of the caffeine count and recovery reasons and stuff like that. So I hope that answers questions that I know a lot of, like, I've gotten over the years, and it's like a basic run of everything I know about those supplements. If there's any other supplements that you want more information about, obviously you can ask me, because I've probably had them before. But yeah, those are the top 3 that I would get a lot of questions about. So hopefully that helps. And yes, I will talk to you very soon. Bye.